This is the fastest electric car in the world. We're talking about the McMurtry Speirling. Stick around until the end where we uncover all the cool features of the McMurtry Speirling and what makes it the fastest electric car in the world. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this one. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's feature where we'll be taking a closer look at the McMurtry Speirling, the fastest electric car in the world. If you're new to the channel, my name is Scubah and on this channel we cover the latest and greatest in the automotive world. So be sure to smack that thumbs up button and like this video. Without further ado, let's dive in. The McMurtry Speirling is a $2.4 million hypercar that is actually faster than a Formula One race car. It produces 1,000 brake horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 60 in just, wait for it, 1.4 seconds. 0 to 60 in 1 second. How, Sway? I mean, what are we gonna do at this point, guys? Soon enough, we're gonna need fighter pilot training just to drive these cars. But I digress. If that wasn't impressive, the McMurtry Speirling also has a standing quarter mile time of 7.97 seconds. That is a sub 8-second quarter mile time and what is anticipated to be one of the greatest road cars ever produced. However, before we get too much into the technical specs of the McMurtry Speirling, let's take a quick dive into the inception of McMurtry Automotive and see how this fast electric hypercar, the Speirling, came to be. McMurtry Automotive is actually named after famous Irish inventor and founder Sir David McMurtry. The name Speirling is actually Irish for thunderstorm. That name is fitting, being that this incredible hypercar shakes up the automotive world as we know it with its incredible acceleration and astounding handling. Sir David McMurtry is globally renowned for his innovations in the aerospace industry as well as many engineering contributions and introductions throughout his career. McMurtry was also once the chief deputy designer at Rolls-Royce. After parting ways with Rolls-Royce, McMurtry co-founded Renault, a British engineering company, which is McMurtry's claim to fame, if you will, or where he accumulated much of his wealth. Sources claim that in 2016, McMurtry bet on himself by creating McMurtry Automotive. He asked a group of ex-motorsports engineers to create a vehicle with an astonishing driver experience and performance like we've never seen. From there, the McMurtry Speirling was born. McMurtry and his team were able to pack all of their knowledge from the aerospace sectors and the motorsports sectors into the McMurtry Speirling, a lightweight electric hypercar. In fact, it's faster than anything we've ever seen. So with that being said, let's dive into the design of the McMurtry Speirling. The Speirling was designed with a carbon fiber monocoque chassis as well as a carbon fiber body, bringing the weight of the vehicle to around 2,200 pounds, which is extremely light for an electric vehicle. The exterior of the Speirling is also designed with maximum downforce in mind. The front fenders have cutouts to distribute air pressure from the wheel wells over the sides of this hypercar. This makes it extremely stable at both low and high speeds. The exterior design also includes tunnels which help to distribute the air from front to back, as well as fins located on top of the Speirling to basically keep it planted firmly to the earth. Essentially, the fins are there to keep it from going airborne. That is how fast the McMurtry Speirling is. Even the mirrors are designed to reduce drag and make the Speirling more aerodynamic. So the original prototype of the Speirling actually didn't come equipped with a wing due to the fact that wings create drag and drag can be the enemy of electric vehicles in terms of range. However, ex-Formula One driver and current McMurtry test driver Max Chilton suggested the addition of the rear wing to the Speirling and performance gains were noticed, so they opted to keep it. Now the Speirling is essentially smaller than pretty much every car on the road. As a matter of fact, the Speirling has the same footprint as a 1960s Grand Prix race car. The Speirling measures in at just 11 feet long and 5 feet wide. So if you live in places like Manhattan where parking can be an issue, essentially you could just slide into spots that many cars can't. As we jump into the interior of the McMurtry Speirling, the first thing that we notice is that this is a single-seater hypercar. There are no cup holders, no places to put your phone, no places for virtually anything. That's because the Speirling is a true driver's car with absolutely no storage space. However, that may change with the production of the road cars. The seating position in the Speirling is similar to that of a Formula One race car or a Le Mans race car. The driver sits with their back slightly reclined and their knees tucked up under their chin to simulate the feeling of a true race car experience. Now, there is one issue with the prototype of the Speirling, however. Currently, if you're seated in the car, the wing mirrors are not visible to the driver. So more than likely there will be a design change with the road cars. Maybe McMurtry will move the wing mirrors back further so that they're visible to the driver, or maybe they'll utilize a digital design similar to that of the McLaren Speedtail. It has also been stated by McMurtry's test driver Max Chilton that each Speirling will come equipped with a custom seat catered to each specific owner. So essentially for $2.4 million, you can have a one-of-one hypercar. Now, although the interior of the Speirling may seem snug, I mean, you could hardly move your elbows, it can actually accommodate a person up to 6 feet 7 inches tall. The gauge cluster is located within the F1 carbon fiber style steering wheel, which is actually detachable for easier entry and exit. This also allows for better visibility, as there are no infotainment screens or displays to obstruct the view of the windshield. Now, the prototype car currently doesn't have a stereo system or an AM/FM radio of any kind. However, this may also change with the production of the road cars. The prototype also comes equipped with one hinged door on the left side of the McMurtry Speirling and another detachable door on the right side of the Speirling. However, it has been said that with the production of the road car, both doors will be hinged, making for easier entry and exit points. So now that we've talked about the exterior and the interior of the McMurtry Speirling, let's dive into the powertrain. This electric hypercar is designed with two independent motors strategically placed on the rear E-axle. The Speirling is also powered by a 60 kilowatt battery pack and produces 1,000 brake horsepower. Similar to that of a Tesla, the Speirling can go up to 300 miles on a single charge in its lowest output settings. However, what is most intriguing about the Speirling is that a 1,000 horsepower rear-wheel drive electric car has faster acceleration times than an all-wheel drive equivalent like the Tesla Model S Plaid. But how is that possible? Well, that's because this electric hypercar is a fan car. What is a fan car? Well, I thought you'd never ask. Basically, the McMurtry Speirling utilizes a dual fan system that creates 4,400 pounds of downforce from 0 miles per hour. The fans are adjustable from 0 RPM all the way up to 23,000 RPM, which is why the McMurtry Speirling creates a ton of downforce. Well, technically 2 tons. This dual fan system utilizes a flap design to ensure that downforce is maintained in the event that there's an issue with either of the fans. In a typical hypercar or race car, maximum downforce is generated at higher speeds with the use of wings and diffusers. However, such is not the case with the McMurtry Speirling. Maximum downforce is generated from 0 miles per hour, and is part of the reason why this electric hypercar rockets from 0 to 60 in under 1.5 seconds. It is also a part of the reason why this single-seater carbon fiber hypercar corners better than a Formula One race car at lower speeds as well. This very design concept helped Max Chilton pilot the Speirling to a new hill climb record at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in June of 2022. The McMurtry Speirling also comes with active suspension, which means that you could technically daily drive this electric hypercar through the streets of downtown LA each and every day without having to worry about scraping up your aero. Now, I don't know if you would or if you wouldn't, but hey, I guess if you have $2.4 million to spend, why not, right? The Speirling is also designed with multiple power outputs from 400 horsepower all the way up to 1,000 horsepower. I should also reiterate, Although the Speirling is a fan car, it can also be operated without the use of the fans. The fans just give it a huge automotive edge and basically make it the fastest electric car in the world and essentially the perfect track car. So in summary, we have the McMurtry Speirling, the fastest electric car in the world that produces 1000 brake horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 60 in under 1.5 seconds. It also does the standing quarter mile in under 8 seconds and is claimed to be able to accelerate well past 200 miles per hour. It is also a single-seater hypercar that is designed by leading racing engineers and also engineers from the aerospace industry. Of course, one of the most intriguing things about the McMurtry Speirling is its ability to produce 4,400 pounds of downforce from 0 miles per hour, making it one of the best handling cars on the planet. In fact, it even handles better than a Formula 1 race car. The only downside is that it costs a small fortune. It leaves me with one question though. How much faster can electric hypercars get? Is that even a possibility at this point? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about the McMurtry Speirling, the fastest electric car in the world. And just like that, we've reached the end of today's feature. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's feature. If you did, be sure to smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and don't forget to share this as well. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.